Hello children, welcome to Daya Shikshan Sanstha's Western Region English Medium video series. Today through this online platform, we are going to be learn for 7th standard in history, 9th lesson, the Maratha War of Independence. Video series number 26. Lesson number 9, the Maratha War of Independence. Let's turn to the introduction. Shivaji Maharaj was a torch-bearer in the dark night of slavery, a fighter who got the better of all difficult situations. After the death of Shivaji Maharaj, the Marathas fought with the great valor with the Mughals under the leadership of Chhatrapati Sambhaji, Chhatrapati Rajaram and Maharani Tarabai to protect the Swaraj. First point, Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj. Sambhaji Maharaj was born on 14th May 1657 on the Purandar Fort. He became Chhatrapati after the death of Shivaji Maharaj. From the age of 14 years, he was involved in administration and warfare. He led many attacks on the territories of the Mughals and the Adil Shahi. He had mastered Sanskrit and many other languages and written Buddham Sharanam on statecraft in Sanskrit. See children, you all are watching this picture of Sambhaji Maharaj, where he became Chhatrapati after the death of Shivaji Maharaj. This is the beside of the picture. This is the picture of Fort Purandar, where he was born on 14th May 1657. Next point, Aurangzeb's invasion of Deccan. Aurangzeb crushed the rebellion of his son Shahzada Akbar. Thereafter, Akbar came to Deccan to take shelter with Sambhaji Maharaj. Aurangzeb descended to the south in 1682 to vanquish Akbar. He asked the Siddhi of Janjira to undertake expedition against the Marathas and also won over the Portuguese to his side. Aurangzeb wanted to create a grand unified Mughal empire. He also wanted to destroy Maratha Swaraj. Look these images children. This is the picture of Shahzada Akbar, who was the son of Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb. And here Aurangzeb descended to the south in 1682 to vanquish Akbar. Because Akbar came to Deccan to take shelter with Sambhaji Maharaj. And so Aurangzeb asked the Siddhi of Janjira to undertake expedition against the Marathas and also won over the Portuguese to his side. Next point, campaign against the Siddhi. Sambhaji Maharaj launched a campaign against the Siddhi of Janjira in 1682 CE as he was harassing the people in the Maratha territory. Sambhaji led a siege to the fort of Dandarajpuri. However, he had to abandon Janjira campaign as the Mughal army invaded Swaraj. Next point, campaign against the Portuguese. As the Portuguese had joined hands with the Mughal Emperor, Sambhaji Maharaj decided to teach a lesson. The Marathas attacked the Revdanda fort in 1683 CE. To counter this, the Portuguese led a siege to Fonda Fort. The Marathas overcame the siege of Fonda Fort and attacked Goa. Yesaji Kang showed great valor in this battle. Next point is end of Adil Shahi and Qutub Shahi. Aurangzeb suspended the campaign against the Marathas and turned towards the kingdoms of Adil Shah and Qutub Shah. He conquered these two kingdoms. This strengthened his position against the Marathas. Aurangzeb invaded Maratha territory from all sides. Hambirrao Mohite was killed in an encounter with the Mughal army. This was a big blow to the Marathas. In this way, children, today we have learned some important points. We will be meet into the next meeting with the same lesson. Till then, revise these all points at your own comfortable time. Thank you.